Prophet of Yahweh, Prophet of Yahweh Shai, Prophet of Yahweh, Prophet of Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honor and praises to Apostle Elders GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the Akim that has their life daily, pushing this truth with sincerity to the Aqua for listening and learning. Shalom. Once again, my name is Aina. I'm with GMS Detroit Barcamp, and this is just a quick lesson on this article I have right here on this guy right here. He said he made $1.7 million in a week selling doomsday bunkers, and he said he's in a boom season right now because the Democrats, Biden is president. Ever since Biden became president, everybody is snatching up his doomsday bunkers. So let's get into the article, and I'm gonna follow up with scriptures. Pray that this be edifying to the hopeful elect. I made more than 1.7 million in a week selling doomsday bunkers. You know who doesn't buy them? Democrats. And this is a guy right here. You see him with Caesarea Borgia, White Jesus. I'm a prepper, and man, and let's just get into it. This guy named is Ron Hubbard. He's the founder and owner of Atlas Survivor Shelter. He's 59 years old, and Atlas Survivor Shelter, a bunker building business based in Texas. Hubbard said the business is booming among Republican customers since the election of President Biden. This is what his job is like, he told a freelance writer, Jenny Powers. And I'm going to just go right into it. And I ain't going to go too deep into it. I'm just get the main points of it, because it's a long article. I'm going to put the article in the description box. The bunker business is harder than ever. This year, day and night, my phone is ringing off the hook from people across the country looking to buy a bunker. Before starting my bunker business in 2011, I worked building a custom iron doors for 30 years. Now I don't even know all my customers' full name or where their bunkers will be located, because we ship to local third parties. It's all pretty discreet because people don't necessarily want to announce they are buying a bunker or its whereabouts. Customers don't finance their bunkers either. They are plunking down cash up front and in full via wire transfers. In the second week of August, we made over 1.7 million in sales in 1 week. So, the money is rolling in on them. And this is a setup right here, the kitchen setup right here, and you see the bathroom in the back. Bunker, the kitchen of the bunker, featuring the stainless steel sink, microwave, fridge, and the dining area. And the elites and the celebrities and the super rich and the CEOs, these is what they plan on. They think they escape the thermonuclear destruction of America and some parts of Europe and Asia. They think that these fallout shelters, these thermonuclear fallout shelters, are going to protect them and save them from the impending wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but it ain't going to save them. It's just only going to preserve them for their next phase in life. Because when Yahweh Shai returns, they're going right into captivity. They're going into slave. They're going to be the first slaves. Matter of fact, the elites are going to be the first slaves. You know, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Rothschilds, uh, uh, um, the Rockefellers, the Waltons, you name them, they going in chains. Uh, uh, um, our bunker on a offer range from 100 square feet and 100 square feet in the size for around 50,000 to over 10,000 square feet for close to $5 million. Some people are snapping up everything we have, from in stock standard models to custom built design. I credit the increase of sales to the reality that people are scared of what's happening in the world right now. Many are buying a bunker to to be somewhat safe, to hide regardless from what the future holds as a survival plan B. The lion's share of our business comes to us via our YouTube channel, which has close to 350,000 subscribers. Is typically how people first learn about us. And I'm going to put the YouTube channel in a description box also, for you can check it out too. And our customers tend to be pro-Trump, pro-gun, pro-educated, upper-class Christians. Uh, uh, um, and that's the interest going into the custom bunker, and the bunker being the custom bunker being constructed. These citizens often bring up their political views when talking about why they want to buy a bunker. They rather build a shelter they may never need than risk not having one should the need ever arise. Everyone from CEOs to billionaires to celebrities are buying our bunkers. My next, in my experience, you know who doesn't buy bunkers? Democrats. At least they don't buy doomsday bunkers. They might buy our tornado or fallout shelters, or safe cellars to store wine, but that's about it. Since Biden took office, more and more customers have reached out wanting bunkers to prepare for a potential disaster. Every time Biden appears on the news, it prompts another Republican slacking. It prompts another Republican to call me up to say this country is going downhill. I need a bunker. Our sales are up because Biden is unknowingly driving a bunker boom, and we are here for it. The standard bunker we build are always in stock and ready to be shipped from our Texas warehouse. And this is the bunker right here. This the standard. Uh, um, that's probably the 50. I think that's the 50,000 one. And they pour concrete around it, and then after that, they cover it back up with dirt and well, you'll see it when you look at the video. They tell you the whole process how they do it. And they have military-grade nuclear bunkers, biological, chemical air filtration systems, mud rooms, decontamination, shower air, gas-tight, waterproof doors, power sources. Beyond that, customers can outfit designs their place however they they like it. They like so it feels like a real home. Custom jobs typically take 2 to 3 months, and larger projects that require poured in place concrete can take over 6 months to complete. We have designed lots of custom bunkers, many that are 2,000 to 3,000 square feet. The largest I have sold to date was a whopping 4,000 square feet. And that's just how some of it looks. And I'm going to just get scriptures now because my time is running short. Because when I go over 30 minutes and some change, it won't continue to pour. So let's go to scripture. This is Revelation 6 and 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And when, if you ever notice when a strong wind is blowing up against a tree or a fruit tree, and it blows off them fruits off that tree, and the fruits fall in the arcing manner, hey, that's how them nukes, them warheads are going to fall back into the earth from the intercontinental ballistic missiles, because the intercontinental ballistic missiles have warheads in them, and them warheads gonna fall back on the earth. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it up. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. According to Wikipedia, I don't need that. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I already know what I want. And this is what I'm talking about. Right. Nope, that ain't it. No, these are the intercontinental ballistic missiles, and this right here, these intercontinental ballistic missiles have matter of fact, have warheads in them. Matter of fact, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. And these, there you go. These right here, these multiple entry re-entry vehicles. These warheads are gonna fall back on the earth like this, like a wind from and like the scriptures spoke about it, because when John the Revelator wrote down this prophecy, hey, he can only go by what he knew about when at this time, and when he seen that missile, these warheads coming back on the ground, hey, it was looking like this, and he described it the best way he could. As the stars fell from heaven unto the earth, even as a fig casteth her untimely figs, as when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And these thermonuclear warheads are going to fall back unto the earth, and it's going to strike America. The scriptures say 200 million warheads are going to hit America, and this place, America, is going to be the lake of fire. And the elites and the so-called uh, uh, the rich and the CEOs and the celebrities, they're gonna be in something like that. And heaven departed as a scroll when the world rode together and every mountain and island would move out of their place. You know how when you seen the video of Hiroshima and Nagasaki being nuked by America when America nuked Japan. Hey, and you seen that mushroom cloud? This scripture is talking about that. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. And this is what they're going to be hiding in. They're going to be hiding in these shelters right here. You know, they're going to be trying to hide from that thermonuclear destruction, that thermonuclear heat. And say unto the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. And the one that sitteth on the throne, that's the Most High. And who the world in it calls God, and that's not his name. His name is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and from the wrath of the Lamb. And the Lamb is the one who the world in it calls Jesus. His name is Yahushai. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? And none ain't gonna be able to stand or escape it. The wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the day of the Lord. This is Amos 1. And I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head. And all them I will slay, the last of them, with the sword. And the sword is these missiles, these thermonuclear missiles. Or the glittering spear, or the sickle. And he that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. And though they climb into heaven, the space stations, I will bring them down. Though they hide themselves on top of a carmel, I will search and take them out of thence. Hey, you hide yourself in a mountain. Hey, the Most High is going to get you out of there. Though they dig, though they hide from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command my serpent. I command the serpent, and he shall bite him. A leviathan, he will bite him. That's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's pet. You know, Ammon, the so-called Japanese called Godzilla. And this is why I go out through the highways and hedges, because I hope that Yahweh Shem Yahshai have mercy upon me, and my name be in that book as either the 1/3 or the hopeful elect, and I be delivered out of this thing. And I hear this when before it happens. And this is Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, that ye receive not her plagues. And the plague is going to be the thermonuclear destruction. And that's Zechariah 14 and 12. And this is the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away while consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Hey, that's talking about the Sarah Connor effect and Judgment Day, Terminator 2. Hey, that's what they are trying to escape with these thermonuclear bunkers. They trying to escape that thermonuclear fire. Hey, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm hoping that I do this work, that I get delivered from this, and Yahweh Shemi shall have mercy upon me. For this is Revelation 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. Reward her even as she have rewarded you. And how do America treat these countries when they go into battle against them? They bomb these countries. Hey, what was a popular song? Bombs over Baghdad. And what these other countries gonna do? They gonna bomb America. But hey, the scriptures say 200 million horses, 200,000 horsemen are going to hit this place, and it's talking about 200 million missiles or warheads are going to strike this place. America, war her double as she war her war her. Oh, I'm gonna start off again. This Revelation 8 and 6. Reward her even as she had rewarded you. And America going to war. First thing she do, she bombs them, and then after she send the troops, and double unto her according to her works, and in the cup which she had filled to her double. So they gonna light this place up, and the scriptures say the earth is gonna reel to and fro like a drunkard. Hey, hey, we are literally standing, living in. If you live in America, this place right here is going to be the lake of fire that the scriptures talk about, and 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 this is Revelations 5:1, and I saw another sign in heaven, and a great and marvelous 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I saw there was a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that have gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, and and stand over the sea of glass, having harps of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we know one thing, that the MOBT have to come out first before the thermonuclear destruction of this place happens. And we already see it in play already. They're doing the trials of the MOBT neural chip right now. There's a country called Synchron, and the RFID microchip is already being implanted in people's hands already, and people think it's cool. They can open up their car doors and crank their car up with it. and buy things with it. Right now, people are actually buying stuff with it right now, like the scriptures say in Revelations 13 and 16. This is a good read right here. This is Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, and this is talking about the return of Yahweh Shai, who the world ended called Jesus. And, this is the return of him, and the scriptures say that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just read through it real quick. Nope. Hey, read it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read through it real quick. After it came past after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there rose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, a man waxed strong with 1,000 of heaven. And this man that waxed strong with 1,000 of heaven, just the one who the word in it called Jesus, his name not Jesus, his name Yahweh Shai. And when he turned to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever his voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like the earth felleth when it filled the fire. And after this I beheld, and there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number of the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And it's not talking about the little sea. It's talking about from outer space, because a Yahweh Shai is going to come from outer space into the earth in a giant ship. Matter of fact, it's verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. Just like in Independence Day, it was a giant spaceship, and the so-called white man tried to say that the aliens or UFOs in them. No, that's what the Lord flies in. That's what the Lord flying. The scripture say in Acts when it's Acts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just do another video on the chariots before you get a better understanding on it. The same way he left, ye men of Galilee, while you stand gazing up at the sky, the same man Yahweh Shai, you from Nazareth, the same way you seen him leave, the same way he's gonna return. You know, that's the way he's gonna return. He's gonna return in a giant fathership size of a mountain. And this is a prophet Ezra is talking about how big that fathership is. But I would have seen the region or the place whether where out the hill was graven, and I could not. The ship was so massive he couldn't see one end. He couldn't see the end of that ship. That's how big it was. And but it's gonna be the end of y'all kingdom when Yahweh Shai return. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab them scriptures right now for because y'all think that when he returned y'all gonna be good, but no, 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 that ain't happening. This is this is this is Psalms 149:4. For Yahweh hath taken pleasure in his people, and he will beautify the meek with salvation. And who is his people? The Israelites. And let his saints be joyful in the glory, and let them sing aloud upon their beds. And let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Because, we're gonna be we're gonna be in power ship right then and there. It's gonna be our turn to reign. Hey, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that come. And to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, and bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written, and this honor have all the saints. Praise ye Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the first slave master is going to be who the world entity called Jesus, because a a a a he's gonna be the first slave master. You know, a a everybody's gonna be subservient to the children of Israel, and this is especially if you're not of Israelite. You better hope you're Israelite, because if you're not, this is what's gonna come for you. Uh, uh, um, this is Isaiah 49:23. And a king shall be nursing fathers, and a queen nursing mothers, and they shall bow down to their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and they shall know that I am Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, and they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. And God, hey, the kings and queens, hey, they're gonna be put to service. They're gonna be put to work. Hey, hey, that's what's gonna happen coming up real soon. You know, but hey, one last scripture I want to grab. This is this is the reason why we're out there on the highways and hedges, because of this is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and they shall fish them. And that's the reason why we're on the highways and hedges right now, because we're out there doing this work to seal up the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And after that, I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes. And when we get you out of the mountains, the hills, and the holes of the rocks, hey, you going into captivity, you know. So with that said, hey, all praise Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakadash, double honor to the Apostle Elders of GMS that taught this truth to me, and peace to the Akim and the Aqua Shalom.